And we are back with another episode of Christyn's Crochet Corner, episode 10. I can't put my other hand up because I have my chalice in my hand. But you guys, we have a little change of scenery we do because it is summertime. So I had to change it up, had to spice it up a little bit. I have good news and bad news. So for our 10th episode, I wanted to do something very special, and I wanted to bring in one of my family members. I'm not going to tell you who because they're still going to come. We had a little bit of scheduling issues, I guess you would say. So yesterday, I spent a lot of time with my family, which is Sunday. Today is Monday. I am recording late. Just don't tell nobody. Excuse me. I have a bunch of little mosquito bites all over my legs. So I spent all day yesterday with my family. I had an amazing time. We watched movies. We just had a great time. Today, which is Monday, I had a graduation to go to. So that's why I'm dressed all fancy schmancy. So it is 12:35 Monday or Tuesday morning. I am recording this super late because my dogs are trying to get in. Because I know I'm not going to have time tomorrow. Nobody's going to be able to watch my kids for me. They're asleep. So I just got to do it while I get it. While I can. Like, get it while the getting's hot. So I'm super tired. I am super sleepy. But I always have time for my friends, my crochet pals. As always, guys, please don't forget to subscribe and like these videos. Also, leave me a comment. I am very interested in the things that you have to say, you guys, from the depths of my soul. I love talking to you. I love having little chats, little conversations, little pick-me-ups with my friends, and it is the light of my day. So you guys, leave comments. Talk to me. I want to know who you are, where you're from. Also, don't forget to ring that little bell so that you're not missing out. And most importantly, share. Let's share these videos with everybody so that we all get a little piece of joy. I want to be giving out joy and love, and I want everybody to be able to share it and grab it while they can. To all the new subscribers, so much welcome. A warm Texas welcome from me. I'm so happy that you are here with us. I'm so happy that you joined us, that you decided to click that little red subscribe button. And I'm so happy to have you. For all the people who have been coming, I have so much love for you too. There's still love for you too. And I'm so happy that y'all are still here with me, that y'all haven't clicked that unsubscribe button, that I haven't ran y'all off. Thank you so much for sticking with me and sticking with my guns. The Lord knows that I was so scared that people were going to unsubscribe, but thank you guys for sticking with me. Thank y'all for here for 10 episodes. Oh, 10 episodes. So, I wanted to have a special guest here, but like I said, it is 12:30 at night. I didn't get a chance. I didn't want to interrupt my family time to say, well, I got to go record, bye. So I decided that I would record Monday night. I did not know that we would be getting home so late from the graduation. So, but as always, I'm never alone. Steven is here. Hi, Steven. Steven is here. Steven has his own little fan club. Let me tell you, these ladies are going crazy for Steven. But I'm never alone. I always have my good friends, my good crochet friends, and I have my Stevie. So for the 10th episode, I decided that because we are celebrating our 10, I wanted to say 10 non-yarny things about myself. One, because I wanted y'all to get to know me better. I wanted y'all to feel me on another level, like to know me other than by crochet. You know, I want y'all to know Christyn. And I figured what better way than 10 non-yarny things. And so no, I don't think anybody's tagged me. I know that you have to be tagged, but I don't think, not a lot of people really know me yet. But because it's 10th episode, I wanted to do the 10 non-yarny things. Get it? So we are gonna start I have my, let me tell y'all guys, you can ask my husband, I had the worst time picking out 10 things. There's really nothing, for me, I feel, there's really nothing about me other than crochet. When my family and when my friends, well, my friend, my one friend that I have, y'all are all my friends, but the friend that I kind of go to the most, when they, oh no, well, I'm sorry, I'm being ugly. No, my friends, I do have other friends. We'll talk about how non-social I am. When they see me, they already connected me with crochet. So everything about me is my kids and crochet. So it was really difficult for me. I had a whole week to prepare for this. And it was hard for me to pick out 10 things. I didn't think that there was so much about me. So my husband had to give me a little bit of help. But number one is music. I love music. I don't like that mumble rap. I don't know, like that new kind of music. I really don't like. I do like rap, like 90s rap, early 2000s rap, like Tupac. I love Biggie Smalls. I love all that good soul rap. I love rap. The new mumble rap, not so much. I love country music, not the new country music. My all-time favorite country singer would have to be Easton Corbin. Easton, I love you so much. I love you. He's so talented. The King, George Strait, duh. So I also am a big fan of like earlier jazz, kind of like Etta James, Elvis Presley, you know, those kind of people. I really love all music. I love classical music. I love modern music. I love instrumentals. I love everything music. I do sing. I love to sing. I sing at my church, and let me see. I sing everywhere. Like, we'll be in Walmart, and my husband's like, do we need diapers? And I'll be like, yes, we need diapers. And he's like, oh my gosh, like, please. I don't care where we are. Like, Cadence will be having a tantrum. And my husband's like, Cadence, calm down. And I'm like, Cadence, please calm down. And it's so hilarious. Like, I love to make people laugh and like look at me like, what is she doing? So I love to sing. I love music. I've always sang. I have been singing since I was a little girl. And I was in band in my school, my high school. I was in the high school band, and I played clarinet. Also, I was in color guard. I was the captain of my color guard for like a weensy bit, and I moved. So anyways, I was in band since 8th grade? I can't remember. Yeah, 8th grade, something like that. So I've been playing music for a very long time. I love all things music. And music is a big part of my life. It really is. Music changes me somehow. Like, I'll be sad and I'll just put it on, and it just touches my soul, like the depths of my soul. Number 2. So I am a rainbow baby. If you don't know what that is, a rainbow baby is when a woman has a miscarriage or a stillbirth, or her child suddenly passes, and then she goes through a series of, babies that are already back with their maker, and then she finally has a live baby. Like, she finally gives birth to a baby that succeeds. That is called a rainbow baby. A successful birth is the correct term, but it is called a rainbow baby. So my mom and dad found out they were pregnant, and it ended up being a tubular baby. I think that's what it's called. I'm sorry if I am saying it wrong. I really don't mean to disrespect anybody. But I think it was called a tubular pregnancy, where the baby was growing within her fallopian tube. The baby will burst inside of you, the fallopian tube, and you'll bleed out, and the baby will die, and we'll lose both of you. So my mom ended up sacrificing her pregnancy and her child, and it was really hard. It was, my father and my mother had felt in their hearts that it was a little girl, so they named her Rebecca. So her name is Rebecca Delgado, and she passed away. She would have been around 28 or 29 years old, and 28. She would have been 28 if she were alive today. And my mother lost one of her ovaries and her fallopian tube, so they told her getting pregnant was going to be very, very hard. Well, boop, 3 years later, I come along, and they're like, oh, you're pregnant, and they were kind of monitoring her, and then they found out that the baby had actually stuck to, I did my job right. I stuck to the right place, and I came out. So, and then after that, shortly after my brother, well, not shortly after, years later, my brother was born. So I am a rainbow baby, and if you are currently trying to get pregnant, or you too have a rainbow baby, or you're waiting for your rainbow baby, please don't give up. Don't give up. You don't know the plans that are ahead of you, and you don't know the steps that are ahead of you. And I understand if you're tired or you're discouraged. I understand. I'm so sorry for that. And I wish that every woman was healthy enough to carry their own child. But there are plans out there, even if you're not meant to carry your own child, even if somebody else is meant to carry your child, or adoption. Children are a beautiful thing, and just don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. Don't lose hope on yourself. You know, they told my mom that it was going to be super difficult, and it really wasn't. So don't lose hope. Oh, my husband wanted me to tell you this. I don't know, like, I don't think that it's something like, ooh, but he's like, oh, tell him. I can drive standard. And if you don't know what standard is, it's like the knob that it's like, you know, the gears where you're shifting is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I had my very first car that my husband bought me was a 2001 Jetta, a little white Jetta. It was a little car, and it was standard. And I went everywhere in that thing. Like, it was me. Her name was Wanda, and me and Wanda would go everywhere. She had no AC. Her windows, the top window didn't work. The doors were like sticky, like they would stick, and whatever. It was my first car. Like, we were just starting out. So now I drive a Tahoe. It's I drive this huge truck, and it's such a difference because in that little car, I felt so close to the highway, and I was like driving, but we were going, like, I would take off in that thing, and I was like too fast, too furious. I was like, nah. And I like so wanted to do like that fishtail thing, and like, I was going everywhere in that thing. But it was so good on gas. Like, I loved it because it was so good on gas. Then when we got the Tahoe, like, I can't go anywhere because this thing uses gas. I mean, it's not bad. I'm just joking around, but I feel so much safer in my Tahoe. But yeah, he wanted me to tell you that, but I don't know. I feel like because we're in the country, everybody has to drive standard. So, not that big of a deal. Okay. I don't know why I don't just keep this open right here. Guys, so rude. I love all things to do with photography. I have been interested in photography since I was a little girl. And my husband bought me this awesome Nikon camera. So I take pictures of everything. I love to take like landscape pictures, like pictures of nature and just people being themselves, people laughing, having fun, having the time of their life. So, excuse me, I had to burp. I always get so gassy with y'all. Maybe it's because I'm nervous. I don't know. But I also have a camcorder, so I'm always recording and making home movies and editing, and I love things like that. I love photography. I am not a professional. By all means, okay? I am not a professional. But everybody knows, like, wherever we go, they're like, oh, Chris has her camera. She's gonna take pictures. Like, yeah, I love to capture moments. I think that's it, the essence of capturing the moment and keeping it forever. Also, I wanted to share my favorite scripture with you. And it is John 1:14, and it says, "So the Word became human and made his home among us. He was full of unfailing love and faithfulness, and we have seen his glory, the glory of the Father's one and only Son." So this is talking about I am a huge Disney fan. You guys, I have been a Disney fan all my life, practically. My favorite Disney movie, I don't know if it's The Little Mermaid. I love The Little Mermaid. I wish I was a mermaid. I love The Little Mermaid. Then number 2 would probably be Pocahontas, because I'm Indian and she's Indian and we Indian together. And also, I love Aladdin. I love Aladdin. I told you I went to go see Aladdin. I cried. I love it. It's just, it reminds me, Disney reminds me so much of my childhood. So I do come also, number 7. I don't even think I'm numbering these. My bad. Number 7, I do come from a blended family. A long time ago, my mom and dad decided that their marriage no longer worked for them, and they decided to split up. My mother never remarried, and she's still single to this day. But my father remarried a woman who had 4 kids. So she had her 4 children, and my dad had his 2. So it was a full house. It was a house full of 8 people, and 6 of them were children. 5 of them were children. And that was a long time ago. I've grown up with these children a majority of my life. Yeah, it's been well over, I don't even know how long it's been. It's just forever, it feels like. They are my brothers and my sister. And I just came from my sister's graduation. She just graduated, class of 2019. And so it's my eldest brother, Luis. It's my second eldest is Christian. My third eldest is Armando. Then it's me. And then it's my biological brother. I don't mean to roll my eyes like I don't like him, but I love him. But we don't consider each other we don't consider ourselves oh, he's my biological brother. We're all brothers and sisters, biologically not. We are family. So then I have my biological brother, Michael, and then the youngest is our sister, Odalis. So it's just 2 girls and 4 boys. So we are this huge mixed commingled family, and it is wonderful. It gets a little bit difficult at times, and in the past it was very difficult, but I kind of can't see my life without them. I love them. They're my brothers and my sister, and I don't see my life different I don't see how my life can be without them, because they're just such a permanent part of my life. Number 8, I met my husband in high school. So my husband, I don't know if I told y'all this story or not, but I met my husband. When my mom and dad got divorced, I went to go live with my dad. And my dad lived in a town over, and the town that I live is very, 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 very small. Well, at that time, the oil field had boomed, and the town next to us, the school went from a small, tiny school to a San Antonio school. So it went from a 3A to a 5A school. It was huge. So when I went there, I met this girl, and she became my very best friend. I went to her house, and her brother hit on me. He asked me for my number. We talked for a long time, and years later, she became my sister-in-law. So we have met in high school. We met in 2011. We dated for 2 years until we got married, and we've been married since 2013. So this year we will be celebrating our 6-year anniversary. Yay! And I feel like every year that goes by, I fall more and more in love with him. He is my best as a friend, guys. He's really my best friend. My life is without him. See how we're doing on time. Okay. So these last two are kind of negative things about me that that I'm actually working on changing at this very moment. I am not a social butterfly at all. I am very shut off. I love to be in my house. I don't like to leave my house. I'm very anxious, so leaving my house like gives me anxiety. I don't like talking to people. Even when it's like my family, I don't like reaching out to my family, don't like asking for help. So lately, I've been trying to be more social. I obviously started this channel, and I've been trying to talk more, and when I'm out in public, I've been smiling more so people find me more approachable, and in that way they talk to me, I make friends, and I've been trying to put myself out there and be a better person. I want to be a better version of myself. Also, I am trying to be more humble and more giving. So by humility, I mean, like if I see somebody, I'm trying not to judge people so fast. I'm trying not to judge people at all. But I mean, like we see certain people and we're like, oh, like, no, we don't know what they went through. We don't know what they've gone through. And I've been working on this for a few years, actually. And now it's kind of starting to become second nature. Like when I talk to people and they're like, oh, because of this and this. And in my mind, I'm like, So I really am working on it. I have been working on it. And my husband, as my witness, I have grown a lot and I have changed from the person that I used to be. So I'm doing these things to be a better version of myself, to bring a better quality of life to myself and also to the people around me. Because, I mean, have you ever been with like a negative person who's always like complaining and like whining? And when I find myself doing that, I'm like, ooh, no, like I'm not going to be that. Or like if I'm complaining like my house is too small or it's this or this, and I'm like, no, like my house is perfect. There's always somebody who has less than you. There's always somebody who wishes they had what you had. So that's my mentality, is I'm trying to be content and happy with what I have and with the people in my life and the people around me. And I'm trying to bring joy and laughter and smiles to the people around me and touch people's hearts. And I love to make people laugh. So I can't do that if I'm like all antisocial over here. So I'm trying to get out there, you guys. I really am trying to make new friends and to be out there and to not look like a crazy, because I'm always in my home in my pajamas. So that was 10. But I have a bonus so you can get to know me a little bit better. I know I used to always do like, what is that? Like the Christyn, like the get to know me kind of, like I would do like a little, what did I call that? I can't even remember. Well, I tell you like a little something about myself. And I haven't been doing it because I've been wanting to do these 10 non-yarny things about myself. But the bonus one is I love the 50s era. I love the dresses, the shoes, the fashion, the music. I feel like, I don't know, like I just feel like I was just a part of it somehow. So I do have a 50s dress, and I just love the 50s. I really do. I love how everything was just so safe, and you could just like leave your car running, and like everything was just different back then. And I love it. If you have any of these things in common with me, you guys, please comment and let me know so that I know that we have this special little sharing bond with each other. I also, before I go, I wanted to share a little tip with you, a little crochet tip. So this is an example. Remember I was telling you about my blocking board. So I was blocking, these are the Sarasach. This is not this past month, not the flower, but oops. What is this? Oh, there was a little needle sticking out. But not the flower, but this is the square and a corner one. And they were all wonky and gross. So I blocked them because it looked weird. And this is the water that I use. And you can tell it's all cloudy and it looks weird. This spray bottle I actually got from the Dollar Tree. Surprise, surprise. And it came with 3 other spray bottles. But you guys, I'm like, I thought of this and I thought it was like this freaking genius that should be working in rocket science, because you guys, okay, so it's like blue and cloudy and it looks gross, but I put just a little droppity drop of Snuggles fabric softener. So I literally put just like a little bit of the fabric softener, and then I added the whole thing with water and I mixed it really well, and then I sprayed it on my granny squares and I let them dry. You guys, if you could smell it, so fresh, so good. I'm sorry if you can hear my dogs fighting. They're fighting. But they're so fresh and it smells so good, you guys. Oh my goodness. But that's a little tip that I wanted to share with y'all, because I thought that it would brighten your day and make your day a little bit sweeter. Little tip. Also, I was thinking about doing the granny, okay? And you can fill this bottle or your spray bottle with a little bit of bleach and like make a black, like if you make a black granny square and fill your little bottle with bleach and just like spritz some bleach, I thought that would look so cool to have like a little bleached out granny. But you guys, how awesome. What a great idea. I'm so proud of myself. I can't believe that I thought about that. Can you believe that I thought about that? No, I really did. I really did think about that. So I'm a little bit under the weather. We went last Wednesday to go pray for the elderly at the elderly home. And I think that I picked something up because my tonsils are super swollen and it hurts for me. Like, it feels like every time I swallow, like, I don't know if you've ever slept with your mouth open and then like your throat is like super like Sahara Desert dry, and you swallow and it's like, ooh, like pins and needles in your throat. That's what it feels like every single time I swallow. It's getting better though. So, pray for me that I feel better. It's not stopping me from talking, that's for sure. I still keep talking. I'm going. I'm a talking machine. So this inspirational quote of the week is brought by Roy T. Bennett. And it says, "Don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind. Be led by the dreams in your heart." What a wonderful quote, you guys. Isn't that so beautiful? And that is what I'm going to leave y'all with. I want y'all to kind of ponder on that for a while. What are some fears that you feel that stop you? Like, really sit down and think about this. What are some things that make you hesitant in either living your life or living the life that you want to live, or going out and reaching that goal? You know, what are some of those fears? Now, sometimes when we want to reach a goal and we can't, it might be like a financial thing, or it could be like you don't have the resources, things like that. And that's understandable. That's only received with time. But if it is a fear or a disappointment, like if you've done it and you failed and you're disappointed and you don't want to, you're fearful to do it again, or, you just got this thing in your mind saying like, you can't do it, you'll never be able to succeed at that, or you're not good enough, or, blah, 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 those lies that roll around in your head. What are some of those things? Now, I want you to sit there and grab those things and kind of like just say like, is it true? Do you think that it's true? Because I'm sitting here and I'm telling you that it's not. All these things that are rolling around in your head that you're like, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, blah, 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 blah. That's not true. And if you feel like, well, nobody believes in me, I believe in you. So you can't say that. You can't say nobody believes in you, because I believe that you can. I believe that any person who puts action and hard work behind their dream can achieve it. And I believe in you. I believe you can do it. So whatever dream you have, whatever dream, if you want to go back to school, or if you want to go back to work, or whatever your dream is, no matter how big, how small, lay it out before you and say, okay, what is holding me back? What is stopping me from taking that first step? Okay, is this a logical thing that's holding me back, or is it kind of just like fear that's holding me back? So don't allow these things to hold you back, guys. Y'all are amazing, amazing people. Humans are amazing things, amazing creatures. And you can do this. You can do it. I believe that you can do whatever you put your mind to. We are beautiful things, and you guys are beautiful people. I believe in you. I also, the friends that I'm making on this channel, is the connections that I'm making is unbelievable. And I am just so happy about each and every one of y'all. Y'all are amazing, you guys. Please don't forget that. Please don't let that go. Don't let go how amazing you are. I really hope that y'all make this week an unforgettable week. I hope that y'all make this week beautiful and amazing, just as y'all are. God bless you. I send y'all all my love for the week, and we'll see you next week.